all of Tuscaloosa City Council candidates. Tonight, we take a look at the candidates in District 3. They are all three newcomers and are facing off to represent their district. WVUA 23's Jabari Pruitt has been following all of the candidates for Tuscaloosa City Council, and he joins us live from the newsroom. Jabari, you were impressed with all three of the candidates, right?
Yeah, Tamika, I was very impressed. Now, all three candidates for District 3, they all say the same thing. Their work experience has prepared them to be the next Tuscaloosa City Council for District 3.
Norman Crow, Matt Hood, and Bill Wright, new faces, battling it out to replace outgoing four-term incumbent City Councilwoman Cynthia Almond. First up, Norman Crow. He's a businessman, a former elected official. He was District 3 Tuscaloosa City Schools Board member from 2013 to 2017. Crow said that has prepared him for this seat.
You know, I'm excited about the city. I'm excited about the prospect of District 3.
Crow said he wants to be a voice for the people in District 3.
I've served in a lot of capacities in the community. I've been chairman of United Way. I was chairman of the chamber. I've been involved in IDA and economic development, so I understand how to create jobs.
That's when our discussions began about Elevate Tuscaloosa.
I want to look and see, too, what have we promised the citizens of Tuscaloosa when we laid this out and they raised taxes. You know, the Northern Riverwalk, I think, is important to District 3 to make sure that we have some more recreational space in District 3. I'm concerned about us raising taxes, but I want to make sure that we do what we've promised the citizens that we would do.
And crime.
Everybody wants a safe neighborhood, and if you're in District 3, we need to do everything, if I'm that council person, to make our neighborhood safe. But in my mind, you're not putting a wall up in any district. Every person in Tuscaloosa wants to live in a safe neighborhood, and for the city, I think that means probably more police, not defunding the police, making sure that we are doing the right things for our city.
Next up, Matt Hood. Hood is new to the political scene.
Politics is truly the best way to impact your community. I know so many times people get very cynical with our political process, and honestly for good reason, but it truly is the best way to impact people, and that's even more true on the local level.
Which brought us to the topic of crime.
A lot of times there's a danger that there's this mentality that the 7 districts are out of the Hunger Games and each one's out for their. You can't do that. I mean, some things, crime for instance, you have to have a citywide approach because crime does not stop at district lines. The representative from any district has a responsibility to step up and support initiatives that can lower crime or improve public education.
If elected, Hood will walk into Elevate Tuscaloosa. He said it was unfortunate it was funded by an increase in sales tax, which typically hits the lower income.
And I know there was a rebate for garbage that was put in there, but that doesn't really help your low-income people in apartment complexes and things like that. But the fact is, Elevate is here, and there are a number of projects that will be of enormous benefit to this community. And it is important that that each district receive its fair share of those projects, initiatives.
The third and final candidate is Bill Wright. He's no stranger to city government. Wright has served on Tuscaloosa's Planning and Zoning Commission since 2013. Wright says as a business owner, he looks at the city like a business.
I really kind of worry about what the city looks like. How's it fundamentally have been changed by COVID? You know, we don't really know yet, and so I hope a business perspective on the city council, because at the end of the day, the city is a big business.
What about economic development for District 3?
District 3, in my perspective, is made up of neighborhoods. And when you think about the growth in neighborhoods in the past few years, you've had the towns, you've had High Grove, you've had Waterfall, Stillwater. So the growth there has been residential.
But Wright says his big concern for the district is safety.
We have a crime issue across the city. And we do have crime in District 3. It's not maybe as severe as other areas of town, but we have property crimes. I'm concerned about that first and foremost, and we got to address that across the city without a question.
Now, all three candidates have a lot of the same ideas, so whoever is chosen, residents will not be disappointed. Now, the municipal election is March 2nd. Now, coming up tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, we'll take a look at District 5. That's Kip Tyner, the incumbent, and newcomer Sam Badger. Again, that's tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Reporting live from the newsroom, Jabari Pruitt, WVUA 23 News.